2 different spots because right now it's just being a pain in the ass. It has decided it's gonna fight every tooth and nail right now.
Ooh.
Yep.
Play on 2 different spots? What do you
Two,
mean?
like 2 different games, I guess, because it's just literally not loading.
Oh, so it still won't let you join a game?
Because and now I have the stream back up. I'm gonna put music on back
I
right now.
see it.
Right now.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Sorry, guys. It's still fighting me.
Arc Knights.
Does it still say Art Night?
Oh yeah, it does say Arc Knights.
Really? See how it is.
That's funny.
Oh, I know why it did that though. I do know why.
Why?
Because I loaded from OBS and OBS had it set to the Arc Knights. I mean, Nagi wouldn't argue with that.
Just out of curiosity, if you decide to go back to the other world, I will make another attempt to connect to it and see what happens. Probably nothing, but it's worth a try.
I'm trying to connect one more time and see if that works. I don't have the music going though. But as you see, it's
at least we know that the issue is on your end, which gives us only one place to look for ways to fix, rather than it being a other people connecting thing.
I mean, I might run a scan tonight, just a boot scan to see if that fixes anything. But
yeah, and if Enoch leaves the server up, then that gives you the ability to test whether or not you've figured it out and fixed it by trying to join Enoch's server.
It'll be up 24/7, so.
Ew, hey pineapple.
I'm going to hop out of it for now.
Yeah, this isn't gonna connect.
Yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later. If I'm needed for anything, server maintenance, let me know. Just ping me.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, there it goes. It's timed out. All right, so let's try this.
You'll probably have to send me a new code so I can test it out.
I don't know why it's being a pain in the ass.
I'll still stay in VC. If it doesn't work, I'll just hop back into my own game that I've been playing on another one, and we could just be chatting about Pal World while we're playing Pal World. Or you can play a totally different game. Whatever makes you happy. I can understand getting frustrated with this one because you've been messing with it for a while, so you decide you want to play something else just to feel better. It won't hurt nobody.
No.
Like Arc Knights.
There's no hint here.
I don't know why saying you're playing Arc Knights.
Yeah, I know. When did you start playing Arc Knights?
I want to install Arc Knights, but I have so little space on my hard drive, and those MMOs take up so much space.
Well, when you ever get space, play it. It's great.
You don't have $500 to buy a 2 terabyte SSD right now?
Nope. I have a 1 terabyte SSD and a 1 terabyte HDD.
Okay, so let's get you that code one more time.
And I have moved some of my older games over to the HDD since it's just sitting there empty doing nothing.
Games I'm not playing right now, I just delete from my SSD.
Well, yeah, me too. I uninstall games all the time to install new games so that I can actually have new games to play on stream. Like right now, I mean,
Okay, let's do this and
hypothetically uninstall Cultivate.
I have a 2 terabyte SSD, so you can install more games.
I was going to install. I need to finish playing Final Fantasy 15 before I install another big game.
Yeah, you should, because that game is a billion. That's on your whole fucking SSD.
What
15?
is?
No, it's not. 15 is only 40 gigabytes. Yeah.
They sure did optimize it.
The ones that are really taking up space for me are Honkai Star Rail, Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy 14. Yeah.
I mean, it is a very old, not very old, couple years now?
Honkai Star Rail takes up over 100 gigs.
What the hell?
game.
It is what it is.
Genshin's even bigger. Genshin is enormous. The one thing about Honkai Star Rail that they've been implementing lately, though, that I really appreciate, is they've been making it so as you go forward in quests, it will clear out like cutscene data and voice acting data from quests that you've already completed to free up space.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
The problem, you see, is that I started an alt account, and my alt account is 2 expansions behind my main account, so all that information is still loaded in.
I see.
Alright, let me make an attempt to connect.
Yo. Mage! Hey, you!
Back.
Please, game, behave.
Oh, why you not making me press my palm? Up or down? Down.
See, I think your computer has just decided the world is contagious.
I think so. Is it
I'm
deciding it
also
doesn't want to do that?
still-
And I don't want to shut down the Windows firewall. Or actually, I just reloaded, so everything's back up. Been idling then and there because not my. Oh, can we get hugs in chat for Mage?
Hugs.
Are you want hugs? What? Hugs? Hugs?
Mage needs hugs. Lord Mage needs hugs. That's fine, Mage. Do what you can.
I changed out the ampersand anyway, so.
Of course.
Yeah, it's not letting me load in.
I don't know why it's being a pain.
You watch. We'll try again next Tuesday. It'll work fine.
Right.
Tech issues, let's go.
What is a stream without some sort of tech issues, right?
Right?
You're not using any mods, right?
Not right now, no. Wait, why do I have the Free Alliance coming after me? Where is it coming?
Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons I'd never make. I tend to not make bases in the open because you always get raided. It's very frustrating. Yeah, we know you already know you disabled your mods, so
Yep.
it's not that bad.
Yeah, I actually literally turned the deleted them all before I even
You
started today.
deleted them all.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's definitely not that then because they can't even have magically re-enabled themselves.
Yep, nope. Curse Forge, I couldn't figure out how to turn them off. So I just decided, you know what? I'm not gonna have them on at all. I'm just gonna delete it all.
And I disconnected you just fine last week.
What did I just get hit by? Literally, what did I just get hit by?
Who knows?
You guys decided to pick on the wrong face.
Yay, no dot.
Alright. Give me all your stuff.
My friend Paz is home now. I'm gonna give her the invite code and she's gonna make an attempt to connect to your world.
I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll see. But we can try.
Yeah, because I mean, if you can't connect to a dedicated server using IP where there's no password involved, I don't think it.
I don't think it's a...
Your computer is not allowing you to make make direct connections to other computers right now for some reason.
Yep.
And I'm sure your antivirus and stuff, they will pop up alerts for you if you're going suspicious activity detected.
Yep.
So we've shut such and such down.
It
And
does.
it's not flagging anything.
It's a back end thing that's being awkward, which is making me think I need to do another scan to see if there's something going on, but I don't want to do that in the middle of the stream because that's a long
Take
time.
care of it off stream, and if we can figure it out by next week, then cool. You can
Yep.
always message me anytime you want off stream if you want me to make an attempt to connect, or if you want me to get in VC with you and we can work on troubleshooting. I'm home most days.
Yeah.
Unless I'm, live.
Right. What I might do is, especially tomorrow, considering I know Space Tuesday brain. What Thursday I usually hang out with my friends, so I might just do stuff off there and see what we got going on with that, because if I might do a test run before I hang out with them.
Fair. Yeah, my off days are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
And if we can get it to work on Thursday, then I don't know what's going on today. So. Game, a computer, why are you being a pain in the ass? But I'm still going to try that. I might even try it tomorrow before I hop on stream for Raid. Because that might be worthwhile. Okay. Yeah, the mods that I would use were literally not much, but I'm like, what I was going to do didn't happen, so turn off mods. And since I don't know how to turn them off in Cursed Forge without deleting them, I just deleted them.
Yeah, and you did that before we played last week, and I connected to you fine then.
Yeah, so it's something else.
Yeah.
Game being
just loaded
game.
into my world. I'm trying out my newly acquired Terra Prisma.
Yay!
I got it a lot faster this time than last time. Last time it took me like multiple days of doing Terraria runs to even get one. And this time it only took me about an hour. I was like, excuse me? It gave it to me on my like my 10th run.
Let me see. What was I wanting to do? I got that one started. I came over here for wool, and the one thing I haven't touched yet.
Totally forgotten why I'm here. Oh, right. I need to find all of the Pengullets and go on a genocide. Because apparently, I need like 50 ice organs for this. And ice organs are the only organs that you can't buy anywhere. I'm wondering if that's something that we'll eventually get, or if they're always going to keep at least one unattainable that way. Or the other thing is if they give us more elemental chests. Because right now we only have fire, lightning, and water. And there's still dark, neutral, and ice, and grass, potentially, if they want to give us more elemental chests.
It's a good question.
I have a lot of thoughts to things we might potentially be getting in 1.0. I'm very excited.
I mean, having concepts is never a bad thing.
It's just they've been so hush-hush about it, but most people, like, the consensus is that we're probably going to get a new island. We're probably going to be able to access the tree.
Hopefully.
Though probably not until, like, high levels. And there's any number of other mechanical things we might get that are new. but like I don't know how, because like technically we're in beta, so we've been actively testing things while in beta. So they can't make too many huge changes because they wouldn't be live.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, the people that currently own the program are getting like it's like 1 month of early access, I think.
Ah.
What that even means when all you have to do is buy the program and then you also join early access, I have no idea because technically that's just buying it and playing it. So what does early access even stand for? But I'm assuming by putting it that way, they're saying, okay, early access is the time for people to be playing while we figure out if we need to do any fixes.
Yep.
Wait a second. I shot you and you dropped no loot.
How dare.
But you didn't.
Enoch! No, there was no luck.
In the meantime, if you decide you want to use the upper island base for anything, you can feel free to use it. We can work out details later.
Yeah.
Because it's, like I said, we're only going to be using this world for like 9 more days anyway till 1.0 comes out. So
Great.
go
Maybe
crazy,
one
man.
more
Do
week.
anything you want.
Maybe
Put
a
all the
little more.
planting in one base. Put all the rocks in another base. You have the power.
You have. I have. Oh, wait. No. Let's not do that.
Oh. Wait a second. I've never seen something before. I have 2 shinies. 2 lucky pals in front of me at once.
Ooh.
I better turn up their vision, otherwise they're all going to die before I can acquire them.
What is that?
Got the lucky ruby. Yep. Oh, it's a lucky pangolin. Maybe there.
I've never made it to the Terraria stuff. I would love to one day.
You can do the dungeon, but until you get to, I think, at least level 40. Whoa! Predator pals chasing me. Oh my god. Until you get to level 45, or you're going with another player, it's gonna be a little rough, because the end boss is the Eye of Cthulhu at level 45.
Ah.
And it's only, so there's a bunch of chests throughout the dungeon, but only the end chest, the very last one after beating the boss, has the potential of dropping Terra Prisma. Terra Prisma is the lowest spawning item on the loot table. Because it's awesome. Do you know what it does?
Uh-uh.
So it's a sword. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when you swing it, every swing, up to 9 swings, summons a spectral sword that floats around behind you.
Oh, that's kind of like
Okay.
what it does in the game. Okay.
Uh-huh. And what is cool is that you don't have to actually be using the sword to have the floaty swords. So
love that.
you can summon 9 swords and then switch to your gun, and you still have the swords.
Nice.
And they will attack anything that aggroes to you,
Uh-huh.
or anything that you attack. And they are crazy fast, and they stun lock anything that isn't a high level boss.
Nice.
So I'm like, I was level 45 when I got it, and I was walking into level 55 faction bases, and I would just walk into a room
And
so that
stun lock the
Terra
shit out of
Prisma would get
everything.
the aggro, right? And then I would walk around the corner and just let Terra Prisma kill everything.
Stun lock the shit out of everything.
Yup. And now I'm level 51 because I was going into those bases that were 10 levels higher than me, and every time I would go, I would get a level or 2.
Okay.
Just for
That's awesome, but also that's terrible because you're just like, well, we're all dead.
Yup. I mean, I do have moments where I've been turning Terra Prisma off when I actually want to catch things or when I don't want things to be too easy. Because the reason this is crazy is because this is the lowest level version of Terra Prisma. This is the common version. It's not the legendary version. But the reason Terra Prisma ends up being so good, especially if you're playing solo, is because it will make the high-level raid bosses way more doable. Because it's very hard to solo the high-level raid bosses, like Xenolord.
Yeah.
And if you have an epic or a legendary Terra Prisma, as well as a bunch of, battle PALS, obviously, it's a lot more viable? I've never beaten Xenolord solo. Ever.
Doesn't surprise me.
There's also there's a special raid boss you can summon. That's a Terraria raid boss. I've not tried it yet. I don't remember what it's called, but he's really weird looking and he's got big arms.
Skeletron?
I don't remember. You know what? I'm gonna look it up.
Either that or it's the Moon Lord. Which is just effectively Cthulhu.
It is the Moon Lord.
Cthulhu. Effectively. I love how they gave him this fancy name, and if anybody gets it, you're just like, that's Cthulhu, just say it. I know why they know, but... I am well aware why they don't, because they don't want that trouble.
Yeah.
How did that wind gust not kill it outright? I want to know.
Spite. It might also have, it might have an ability that gives it, like, buffed HP. Like, burly body or something.
I can see my base from here. That's funny. Okay. I actually want to be one of the smart aleck people here one of these times and build my base on top of one of these hills. That you can't get to without flying.
But with increased stamina, you might be able to climb up there.
I hear Lucky. Where is it? What is it?
Where did that predator pal go?
Look at this, Eben. It's a Lucky Lift monk.
Oh no! It's just gonna run away.
I want to catch it, but at the same time...
Sleep. Wait, what level is it?
7.
What level are you?
I'm level 17. And so is my Nightwing.
You might actually be able to catch it. I'm very annoyed that I got almost murked by this predator pal. I backed off, got my nice weapon, and now I can't.
What the hell?
What happened?
All of a sudden there was fireballs everywhere. Crit. I might actually make this. Caught. Lucky Lift monk.
Nice. Lucky is such a nice stat.
Mm-hmm.
How much range does this predator pal have? Can't find him anywhere now.
Let's go.
They glow
Wait, where?
red. It shouldn't be this difficult. Because I need a whole bunch of predator cores to some of this stuff. Because I think, not all of it, but a bunch of the Terraria equipment, you need predator cores to make the weapons. So
I'm
not
gonna be
all of the
careful.
Terraria equipment is worth having. Like, most of them, like Excalibur and stuff, they aren't that great long term.
Let's see how well I do with this.
So I'm mad that I got a schematic drop for a legendary Terrorblade. Like I could use it, but it's just not that great. It's like why would I don't really like close quarters fighting in this game because it makes me feel like because you can't zoom out at all.
I know.
I did not mean to kill him.
Come on. Ow. Oh shit, I died.
No! Wait, what got you?
Some Xeno.
Oh, the Xenovators.
Yeah.
Those hit really hard early game.
Yeah, they do. Back here, because that's where I have some decent gear. You're good. Let's switch you out. I don't use the flight though. Actually, I can't.
I feel so bad when you're riding on like a land PAL and you accidentally run over a little PAL and it hurts them and you didn't mean to. Except I'm over level for the area that I'm in, so instead of just like knocking them down, it's killing them.
Aww.
And I'm like, no!
Not my intention. Gotta find stuff to do for the 9 minutes it's gonna take for my pals to heal. The 10 minutes my pals are gonna take to heal. You just noticed that I came back? You're good, Dash. You're good. Yes, I'm back. I'm just gonna continue playing Pal World, even though I can't get Evan in, and we're still both playing Pal World, just on 2 separate games.
Yeah, we're gonna troubleshoot it later. I'm still playing Pal World myself, so we're still chatting about Pal World while playing Pal World. I'm just on a different game.
Yup.
Compound bow schematic 3. But I just replaced my bow with a vortex spear.
That always throws me off every single time.
Why do you give me the nice things after I don't need them anymore?
Right.
What in the world? I've never gotten this before. I just killed an Elizabeth. I got a weapon from it.
Wait, what?
Elizabeth's staff. Weapons. Attack 150. A spear made from Elizabeth's staff altered for human use. It is imbued with Elizabeth's indomitable spirit.
That's insane.
Does it have a special effect? I've never seen this before.
I'm gonna go capture another tech figure while I'm waiting. Might as well, right? I have 2 daydreams. I don't need another one. I can't. I gotta go get my freaking.
It gets rid of your positional requirements for construction. Really need these freaking DPS thingies.
Hey.
Do I really do I want bread? Do I want bread?
Okay. Let's do. Right.
No bread.
I'm gonna go try in a corner now.
What happened this time? Did I miss it? I was
No.
killing the thing.
No, I keep forgetting I dropped everything I had over there.
Oh, have you not gone back to retrieve it yet?
I don't have my Nightwing died. My Nightwing was
Oh no, so
KA'd.
you have to wait for him to. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You
I-
have an Eric Steer saddle, so you could ride an Eric Steer?
No, I don't. But I could see if we can make one now. I can't. I want to get another X deer. I was just about to. I'm going to get Arcadia myself killed. Actually, what are you doing to Arcady? How are you gonna get you and Arcady killed?
Because from what I was watching on stream a moment ago, shenanigans.
I swear I'm not going to rescue. Oh no!
Shenanigans. Whenever I need ice organs, I specifically go after pangolins because they drop.
Need more fiber. Hi, Mamarist. Please don't destroy my base. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
If it walks into your base and your pals try to attack it, that can be chaos. Well, that predator pal completely disappeared, and I have more than enough ice for it. I'm just gonna... One thing I hate about this zone, because there's a ton of pals that I can farm in this zone, is the nearest waypoint is so far away, and I haven't unlocked the Daisy Cloud thing that can let you return to your base.
I like that thing. It is very useful.
You just have to, you know, mass murder daisies for it.
Right?
Not that it's hard to do once you unlock the desert, but first you gotta unlock the desert. Wait, what do fin sires do? Health doesn't matter. That was a hole.
You're
You're
finding
just
holes.
chilling, casually running along, and then suddenly you just drop off the face of the earth because there was a hole and you did see it. That's what I
Oof.
did. I was looking at my little like compass at the top, pointing
Mhm.
myself at the nearest waypoint, and just suddenly plumb plunge.
Bring it. I've done that in other games. Usually by the
Nighttime, which doesn't help.
yeah, usually by the time once I finally get my Nightwing and the ability to ride it, I'm flying everywhere.
I prefer overland travel because there's so many nooks and crannies and it's really easy to miss things
That's true.
when you're up in the sky. but I like to have at least one good flying pal because when I want to like go for specific things, like I'm targeting a specific pal that I want to catch or kill, and I can fly overhead, and they can spawn underneath me, and I don't gotta worry about having to kill everything. Or if I want to look for eggs specifically, because if you fly around at night, just like around the outside edge of an island, they've never fixed the lighting effect on eggs. So at night, eggs appear just as brightly colored as they do during the day. So if it's dark out and you're flying around the edge of the island, the eggs just pop. They just stand out, so they're really easy to find.
I have a minute and a half on both of the pals that died. Oh. Hi, Dino.
I literally just reached the point where I'm doing the whole oil well thing, and that's like that's the point in the game at which it starts to use a billion more resources than before.
Do we have any exterior down here? So if I can just get those, I'll be happy. I need one more. Because there's the one that's at the face, and I'm gonna leave that one alone. It's doing a job. I do not want to interrupt that job.
Hey, do I need another fridge? Everything is fine. Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Your partner.
Right? You know who else I would need to go catch? Once I get the gear back and everything. Tombat. That is a useful pal for mining back at base.
Yes, I almost always use a Tombat early game. Because they don't eat a ton of food, they're fairly strong, so they're good for defense, and they do multiple things. And they're awake at night. Though I'm actually really glad that it takes a while to get to like the high enough level for it, but the surgical table, one of the free abilities, it just costs gold, is Nocturnal. So you can put Nocturnal on any of your base pals with that.
Ah.
I usually just put it on my, like, I let most of my pals do their thing, but I usually put it on my freezers for keeping the refrigerators going, and the electricity pals for keeping my electricity going.
Yeah.
But,
There
like,
you
for
are,
the game,
exterior.
all you can really do is try to find any Nocturnal pals possible. I think all early Dark pals are Nocturnal. So like Hoot and Tombat and Daisy.
Huzzah! I have my exterior.
Nice. Somebody
Antler
told me
was
that
caught,
they
yes.
thought that Direwolf was faster, but I think the Air Tier is faster. I remember when I first started playing this game, I enjoyed that it didn't feel like all of the cool
Okay.
pals were limited to endgame.
Yeah. I can agree with that. I love the fact that they're not, because there are quite a few cool looking ones that are low level that you can go catch. Like,
Air Tier is one of my favorites.
yeah, exterior, yeah.
I can never figure out how to exactly pronounce that. So it just
It comes
They're
out the
all
way it
Eric
comes
to
out.
me.
Yeah.
You're Eric, and you're Eric. I know you're female, but you're also Eric. You can be Erica. Fishing. My friend hasn't played in a while, and he was that they added fishing to the game. Erica for the males, Erica for the females. And Enrique for the males. No, that's more like Rick. But Enrique just that was fancy. How in the world did I get a bow schematic for fishing?
Right.
I totally forgot where I shoved this.
Okay, since the pinglet has the chilling of the freezer, let's put you back. No.
Okay, so I need to make this, and I need to destroy the other bridge. 'Cause 4 is too much.
Got my X here back, permanent wing back, and my Nox. I'm actually gonna switch you out. I don't want to.
No, it's so cute.
It is.
Very easy coded.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know you're hungry. I need to build you a new food box. And I'll destroy the other one.
Oh no.
What?
That's a little too close to base. Why are they pissing off the Mamarest?
Fight.
We're all
I
about
bet you
to
the
die.
Mamarest was just walking and accidentally stepped on one. And it made them all aggro to the Mamarest.
That's a lot of dead Kativas.
Mamarest was all.
Uh-huh. All I saw was a Mamarest aggroed. I'm like, what the hell is fighting the... Oh no, that's a little too close to base for comfort. Luckily, it didn't destroy base, but... It was a lot of death. She was all a favorite make antler steaks.
Oh wow, I have so many tomatoes and lettuce. I've got a second attack starting.
Oh, I'm gonna let you guys deal with that death. Okay. Nobody ever said the Syndicate was smart. They're over there trying to fight a Mamarest. 2 of them, actually, I should say.
No one ever said the Syndicate was smart. That is sometimes wish it was more like some of the other games where once you get to like a certain level, creatures will leave you alone instead of auto aggroing on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're level 60 and they're level 10, they don't want to pick a fight with you.
No.
Not going to end well for them.
No.
What? I thought I had enough ice organs. I need 5 more. Just 5.
I just need to make it over to the waypoint. That's all I need to do.
Infinite pancakes.
Pancakes sound good, but my breakfast tomorrow is going to involve steak and eggs.
I have so much envy. I could murder for a steak some days.
We had steak
Not
for
literally,
dinner.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah. We had steak for dinner tonight, and my parents could not finish their steaks, and we have one left over. So my breakfast is gonna be scrambled eggs with steak, spinach, and mushrooms. That's gonna be my
almost always
breakfast
keep
tomorrow.
Pancake mix in the house because I know a trick to making pancakes in the microwave.
Ooh.
So I will just whip myself up a random thing of pancakes, and then I'll toss either a fried egg or fruit or something on top.
That sounds good. Pancakes sound delicious.
My other favorite breakfast is just Greek yogurt and jam.
Okay. What the heck? Oh, it was the way that they were walking. Okay. I just saw these, the boar ones over there. They were, like, scooting along with the side of the screen. And it's just like, that looks odd. What the hell is going on? And then I just realized they were keeping pace with it, but because it was on the edge, it was loading weird. So it was like that person with the rubber band going on constantly. Ding, 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 ding. It's so funny. Love it when games do that randomly. You're just like, what in the world? What glitched over there?
Are you okay? Do you need an intervention? Oh dear.
Right? I am overloaded because I grabbed all the ore from the meteorite that fell since the monsters weren't there anymore.
It's worth having. I tried out the meteorite rocket launcher once, and it was really good, but there's honestly better things.
Mm-hmm.
I used the ore just to grind it up for palladium because you never have enough. Ever. Another lucky? What is my thing today?
I'm not gonna complain about all the luckies.
I don't know about this one though. It's a lucky memory.
Jeez.
Ooh. But it's a lucky Mammorest.
Oh, it's got a lot of HP. Oh boy.
No. But yes. But no.
Oh, okay. 98% catch rate. Can we get it? Yas! Got it.
Nice.
I used the highest level PALS spear I had. in the hopes that it would-
I mean, you might as well.
I've
Okay.
never seen 3 shinies in rapid succession like that before. That is wild.
That is wild.
I have had games where I can be on like day 352 and not have seen a single one.
I've had ones where it's like they're like hardly ever spawning. Yeah.
I sometimes wonder if it isn't a seed thing because, like, so I've had some games where I run into them like right from the get-go, and some games where I never see one at all.
I'm not.
Right descent in progress. There is my handy-dandy pickaxe.
I got a training manual. I don't know what from. Who do I want to give that to? You. Chillin is finally on par with everybody. Oh, I have an egg to go hatch.
I don't. It says I'm getting. Oh, I went right by the meteor.
I
For
caught
some reason, my eyes decided to look.
Floppy.
Oh, Floppy! Those are great early gardening pals.
Fluffy.
Okay. Foodie, right. Food sounds good. I won't deny that.
It always sounds good. I'm always hungry. I never stop.
We need cooking pot, wheat plantation, build a mill. Okay. Trust it from Nox is at rank 2. Took on you. Kinda want to go get you. Cat trust would be good to go get. I want to be a little higher for cat trust.
Is it Catcher's Nocturnal too?
Cat trust is level 23, but I was talking about the world boss
Shit.
one.
Oh yeah, to get the points and stuff from.
Mm-hmm. And there's also a couple pals that are hidden that are early on too. That I don't remember where they are. I know one is over by Pen King, but I don't remember where.
Oh, what's it hidden?
There's some last I knew, unless they've changed it, which is entirely possible. There's those secret caves to find certain pals. They're not shown on the map per se.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can't see the entrance. You just have to figure out where it is.
Yeah.
You can see the boss, but you can't figure out how to get to it. But I don't think there's one over by the Pen King. I think the earliest one that I can recall
I thought there was one.
is
Or is that one of the traders that's hidden in that cave?
there's a couple of caves that have, like on the earliest island, there's a couple of caves that have the bad guy.
The
bad
Black
mouth
Marketeers?
guy. Black Marketeer, yeah. Yeah, the earliest cave is the one that's got Elizabeth in it on the level 15 to 20 island. And you have to go down to like the water line. The cave is down at the water line. It's really hard to spot. But they started putting torches around them, so they're a little easier to find now.
I see.
Like it used to be just like one little torch. Wow, I came out here to get more ice organs and got completely distracted by meteorites.
Because that never happens.
They're purple. No, actually, it wasn't the meteorite that really distracted me. It was that lucky Mamorest.
So many purple fishing spots. Over
I
here.
like those.
I have a
The purple ones can
large.
give you a lot of the precious materials that you can sell for money.
Money,
Precious
money,
materials and tech
money.
manuals. No, don't step on the lava.
That lava. dog.
This is that
Why are you
spot where
kicking
there's
me?
just like a singular fissure in the ground that's got a little lava in it, and I accidentally stepped right on it because I'm a dummy.
My doggo has decided that she needs to kick me.
No.
She's sleeping, so it's not like she's really deciding that. She just is.
Where did all these other memories suddenly come from? I'm like, please do not hurt me.
Please do not murder me. I do not feel like dying today. Thank
It's like,
you.
he's only level 17, but even a level 17 memory.
They hurt a lot. Hi, Nox. Hi, Nox.
It goes stomp stomp, and my skull goes squish squish.
Right?
I think I have enough ice organs now. I say that, and then I, don't have enough ones to fight.
It's never enough. We all know this.
Ice organs are definitely the most frustrating, because with the other ones, at least there are ways I can generate gold and just go buy them.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you need a lot of electric organs, and finding enough electric pals to kill and get them can be a pain in the butt. But no vendors sell ice organs at all.
Because that would be too helpful.
They're like, we gotta make at least one thing challenging. I mean, and it's fair because the Pangullet, which you can find on any early island, drops 2.
Mm-hmm. But do you really want to go on a Pangullet murder spree?
I mean, that's what I've been doing for the last 30 minutes.
That's fair. Normally,
The
though,
problem with
no.
mine is that I'm playing a chaos mode. So instead of my Pangullets being on the early islands, I'm on that the middle island that's got like that one rift that's got lava in it.
Yeah.
It's above where the Jormuntide spawns in the water.
Yeah.
And I'm just like walking back and forth along that and trying not to, aggro too many things and get them all done.
Who creates? I don't want to deal with you.
Let's get up to 20 just to be
I need to craft a small feedback, but right now I'm on an egg hunt and a...
I never end up crafting more feed bags. It's like, I know you can get more, but I never end up getting more than the first one because it's not like the dang thing is refrigerated. So your pals are only going to eat the ones in the first slot, and then whatever's in the second slot just ends up going bad. If they give us a refrigerated feed bag in 1.0, I will be over the moon. But you probably have to always have an ice pal or something. They give it a caveat just to make it fun.
Right.
No music or anything running, and I just realized it is ridiculously quiet. I can hear every single tip and tap of my mount's feet.
There's Dart. I don't feel like doing it. Oh, I see a nest over here, a pal nest, which means the Relaxosaurus is over there.
What kind of pal nest?
It's the wolves again, dire howls. Oh, there's an egg down here. There's always an egg down here. Something.
Eggs are my favorite little ones. 0 combat involved. So you get eggs, and then you're good. I have a thing where, as soon as I get a flying pal, even if that flying pal is stupidly slow, I'll take it and circle around the outside of high-level islands, because you'll get eggs on the cliffs. And then I'll bring those back to my base so that I can get late game PALs, early game. Mostly so I have them for breeding.
Yep.
It just gives more options. I don't think about that. I don't think I've ever gotten a Fenglop out of an egg. I've only ever gotten them in world spawns and from the one world boss Fenglop. It's my favorite pal.
That's fair.
What's your favorite pal?
Is that a lucky Sparket that I am staring at right now? Sorry, I just got sidetracked.
Oh, I see it. Is it making sparkling noise? So you
No.
can hear them from a pretty long ways off.
I didn't hear the sparkling noises, so I don't think it was.
Because they are just like really bright at night on their own.
They are. I just wanted to be sure because it was like, it felt like it was extra bright, you know? But I didn't hear the sparkling noises, so that's why I was like, am I just imagining that? I'm at a toss-up actually for mine because I love Fox Parks. Fox Parks is one of the best for me early game pals to go get. But I've also kind of like the Dragonair duplicate in here. Quivern.
Oh, Quivern. I was thinking Elphadran.
Yeah.
Quivern.
But I still kind of like, what is her name? It's an end game boss, and I cannot remember the name of it offhand right now. What the hell?
Belanoir?
Yeah, Belle Noir. Yeah.
I couldn't even really tell you why Fenglop is my favorite. Fenglop is based off the design of a Kirin, and I love Kirin. It's my favorite mythological creature. And they have, they're very fast and they double jump. So even though they're a land pal, if you're going at speed and jumping, it feels like you can fly.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying to run around on a Fenglop. And of course, if you go the extra mile, which I did, it took a couple days to do it. This Fenglop is the only one I've done. I haven't done any other major breeding. But this Fenglop is fully fused to stage 4 and has Legend, Swift, Demon God, and Diamond Body.
Ooh.
And its trust is at max.
Nice.
I used the kinship peaches I was getting from raiding camps. Anytime you open a cage, when you raid like a rain syndicate camp, and you open a cage to get a pal, you get a little kinship peach. And they've actually started putting kinship peaches that you can just find in isolated spots all over the world.
Nice.
I didn't notice that until starting this game, and I was like, wait, is this kinship peach just growing in the wild? I didn't know they could do that. Very excited.
I
I've only
bet.
found like 3.
Alright, now that I got those.
I feel really lucky being able to get legends this early because the game did me a solid when it gave me my chaos layout, and it put Neptilus in the place of the level 23 alpha boss. So as soon as I was a high enough level, I was like, bet I'm catching that. I can't do anything with it because it's you know, to make a saddle for it's like level 60, and it eats so much food that I don't want to have it in my base right now because it would be really difficult to keep fed.
Right. My other, I have a lot of
Only
favorite
certain
pals right now because I'm just like, there's so many to go through. Like, I know I've liked, The Ice Pegasus, I don't remember its name off the top of my head.
The Ice Pegasus, Frostallion?
Yeah, Frostallion, and I also like the...
Frostallion's nice. It's like the 3rd or 4th fastest PAL in the game.
Yeah. Frostallion and Frostallion Noir are both my favorites. I just like the coloring of the Noir version. Or the dark version.
I just like them because they're Pegasus.
There's that too. Am I bugging you? Sorry.
Besides Fenglop and Fenglop Lux, my other favorites are probably Blazamut. I really like Blazamut. And Blazamut.
Oh, yeah.
Blazamut Ryu is hard to get.
It is. It is very hard to get.
Gosh, what else do I really
Enjoy the work, Mage. Thanks for coming by.
I also like Helzifer because it just looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Lord! Oh, and I really like, even though I never use it, one of my other favorite pals is Grintail for because it's
a Cheshire
giant
cat.
Cheshire cat, and I'm just like, oh my god, can I just keep you around as a pillow?
Right. I saw that. I was like, we have a giant freaking Cheshire cat running around. This is a must.
I love it.
I also like catching the random boss one that's over on one of the Stardian Islands.
Yeah, because it's got alpha stats.
Yeah.
And it's bigger, which means your womp is bigger, because it does that move where it jumps and it belly slams.
Mm-hmm.
Which I find highly entertaining. I'm literally just running in circles now, because
What?
I'm chatting more than I'm gaming. What?
Sweepas are over here, and Swees.
Oh yeah, that's actually that's one of the more recent patches. They started spawning sweepas and swees on a couple of early ones. They used to only spawn on the one island in that like little cul-de-sac where the boss sweepa was, and I think a couple on the snowy beach. And those are the only places you can get them before. But I really like Sweet as a early game freezing pal for like when you get your first loot.
Oh, I killed it.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, now you know where they spawn.
Yep. That's okay. I wanted to capture them, but I'll take it.
Your fox bark's just too strong.
Well, I wanted it to take care of some of them, because I knew that they were going to murder me if I didn't.
And we have a use for all of that sweeper now. You have to use it to, they've got the little research station. You use it for upgrading ice.
Ah.
Because I couldn't figure out what to use it for before that.
Right.
It was just there, so I always just threw it away so I'd have more room in my inventory.
Part of the reason why I like going up high and I use these is because I always end up finding that one spot where there's an egg, but you can't get to it naturally. You have to fly to it. And I'm
Like
like,
the climber fly, yeah.
I'm like, you guys are bastards. But I know a few spots where they usually keep eggs, like right over there. I'm gonna go around here because Nightwing is almost out of stamina.
Have you been playing at all since they added treasure maps?
I don't know.
They're sometimes given to you as a reward from the mission NPCs, and sometimes you get really lucky and find one in a red chest. And they're awesome. You're more likely to get epic and legendary schematics from treasure maps.
Nice.
And they have like a scale, so like when you get the map, it'll be green, blue, purple, or gold, which can give you an idea of like what type of like grade of goodies you're gonna get from it. And it doesn't limit what island it spawns on. So like I got a purple
Hey,
one.
Kitty Bear, welcome in. Sorry, I just now noticed them. I'm doing pretty
Oops.
good. They've probably been a while. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I got a purple one that spawned on a starter island, and it gave me a epic plasteel schematic.
I'm usually better than this and I feel bad.
Taking your pancakes, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, frick, why did I do that? I need to go back to my main base first. I made a mistake.
Oh no! No.
They're not gonna have any food. I destroyed their food box. Oh no.
No.
Frick,
Hi.
all my plasteel at the other base.
Uh-oh.
Your princess is in another castle.
Right? Why are you being this way, game? It might have gone off. I'm just being deaf today, apparently.
What went off?
The alert that I usually get for when people chat. Level 15. I can try. I'm probably gonna die, but you know, I'm gonna try it anyway. Ow!
I think it's really cute how some of the pals will actually wield
Oh, jeez.
a hammer, and some of the pals, because they're like magic pals, their hammer floats in midair when they
Right.
do something. Oh no! Wait, what killed you?
I went and did the boss fight.
Oh.
I had to
At
try.
least when you die in one of those, it puts your gear outside the room.
Right.
You don't have to go back in to get it.
Right? That's always a plus. I had to try. I had a feeling that was going to happen. There's a picture of a person
It's like
here.
level 15, I think, right?
Is that a Portugal? It's a game. Used up as a handsome Shrek World Cup. Oh my god.
What about you? What?
Daisy.
Picture of person with a purple as well because he stuffed his hands in the
He looks like human Shrek. He's handsome. Oh wow.
Does he have antennas? Is he green?
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
I always feel kind of bad assigning a pal to cooling because like their entire existence is just to sit there and be a battery.
Right. There is a spot over here. I know there is. I don't remember where, but I remember there being a spot here somewhere. They might have moved it to
Make me more pancakes!
Shrek. Oh my god, Shrek is gone. Pacey, what the hell?
Shrek pizza. Shrek loves us.
We'll cook you pancakes. I thought they were doing waffles. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. Oh, Shrek despises waffles.
hoarding gold. Where did that come from? How is there 10k gold just sitting in this chest? Where did that come from? I didn't put it in there. Free money!
Right. Right, they all do. I'm so sad I deleted one of my games because it wasn't loading properly. And I had the Suzaku Aqua.
Oh no!
I loved that bird so much. And I was like, I'm losing out on this. I have the Suzaku Aqua. I have a lot of good PALS. And I'm like, this sucks. Why are you doing this to me, game? Why must you torture me?
I've gotten into a habit of anytime I make something that I really like, it's like as soon as I've got the global PAL box, I always put a copy in the global PAL box so that if I start a new game, I can have my PAL that I worked so hard on and liked a lot back.
I think that was before the global PAL box became a thing. But it was so nice to have that. That thing's so awesome and so pretty.
I try to limit myself in that if I put things in the global PAL box, I won't let myself take them out of the global PAL box until I match their level. So that it doesn't feel like I'm being OP.
That's fair. Even though I think the only way you can get a Suzaku Aqua is by breeding it.
You might be right, but I can't remember. I think you can potentially get them from high-level ice eggs, but only the ones that you can get from the big mountain. Maybe? No, not ice eggs, water eggs.
Wait, what? These mountains also looks like the rock from Star Trek and is about an hour away from me. 40 minutes. Oh, wow. Nice.
Actually reminds me, I haven't even built a global PAL box in this save yet. Where am I gonna put it? I've like maximized my hoping ground space.
I bet.
Like, I have not built myself an actual house on this base at all. It's all work.
That's fair.
My bed is in the middle of the hallway.
Eh.
I guess I can put it here for now, but I was gonna put my gold coin. I haven't built it yet because that's right. I need
That would be cool, Basie. See an egg. Must go acquire. Also see a chest. I see another egg, and that's a dark egg. I don't think that's a big one, though. It might be.
No, wait, I didn't make that one.
And I don't know what I want to do yet. The stuff as a Jedi, but you know. I also like this speech bubble first. That would be awesome. I would request that picture to be in the Discord. Absolutely.
Someone holds up this.
Ooh, it's an electric egg. Is that a huge? It's a huge dragon egg! My first huge egg.
A Jedi fighting a wizard wielding a tiny whiny device of a wand. I forget what it's called. Dr. Who's little pen.
The most important thing I got to be a wizard that is a real wizard, not from Hogwarts Fair.
Gotta mix all your memes to enrage the most people. That's right. I wanted to circuit boards. I need to get circuit boards.
Well, if you guys want to go fight this dire owl, that's on you.
How am I dabbling in polymer all day?
Because polymer goes fast.
Yeah, you use it to make
Dress up as Doctor Who. My favorite meme for sci-fi was it showed a picture of Captain Kirk and his team while they were going to that one planet where the almighty being was supposed to be. That being that was supposed to be a reference to God and various other high-powered beings from all the things, and it showed Stargate guys on a screen that said, "Hey, you guys in the pajamas, can you give us the gate address to Tatooine?" I have always loved that. It was so awesome.
guys in the pajamas. Can you give us the gate address to Tatooine? I love it. Now I want to watch Stargate.
Right. And it was, of course, Richard Dean Anderson one. So it made it even better. Why are you guys out of food? There's food right here that you just needed to harvest. I know. I loved the Stargate series.
Yeah, like you're look around at the base. Literal berry bush is right there.
Right.
In the base, just chilling. So much food.
Oh. Oh, I know what the problem is.
The box is limited to food so that you don't waste ingredients. You have to cook them.
Yeah.
You can change the box to where it will allow just regular berries.
I don't
But
like cooking.
they work for longer. That might have been me who did that, sorry. It's a habit of mine because I got sick of my pals eating all my wheat before I could turn it into flour.
Yeah.
Wait, was there gonna be? I thought I heard that there was gonna be a new Stargate series. Did they cancel it?
Cannot believe that they canceled the show because the show was basically something all the Stargate fans would. Oh my god.
like it when I'm like, what are you messaging me for? And they're messaging me about food. Because that is the easiest way to make me not care that you're messaging me in the middle of doing something. Is be about food. I like food. We're in the middle of a Save Stargate campaign right now. Somebody's been buying advertisement in Times Square. Really? That's how much people want it. I mean, that's awesome.
I got a grin tail.
Nice. I like it. Just check
Got another Dinosaur. Butler.
I don't think I've ever used a fuddler for anything at all, ever. You're cute.
Ribbunny!
Ultimately mildly useless. Ooh, Ribbunny's good for making your ammo base.
And I got a Penking. At least I don't have to catch that one.
I like Penkins because watering. They can water and they can mine. And I think they're level 2 water. But they eat a lot of food.
I need to go fight you. I want that. I want the mill. I want that. And you know, I really, really, really would like one of these survival games to make some of the decorative items actually useful. Like the desk or the bath or stuff like that, because as much as I
Where you
love...
can actually like sit at them and use them.
Yeah. I would love that. That would be awesome. That would be a fun thing. Like, they're not just there to look pretty.
I'm just here to look pretty.
No, you're not.
Suppose I'm just here to sound pretty. But basically, you're not trying to give me food or inquire about what food I want. You're just bragging about your food. That's less awesome.
Okay, where's that? What is going on with you, X-Deer? Your eyes are bloodshot.
He's hungry and he's working too hard. His sanity's low. That's right. Bloodshot is low sanity. You gotta usually fix whatever's doing that before they do the thing where they start overeating. It's really global PAL box fits in between. Don't have to make the whole new place for it. I had enough room to go.
You know what I might do, though, is I have my global PAL box, but I'm gonna save it for the stuff that you have to breed to get, so I don't have to get it again.
Oh wow, I had more pals than I thought in this global PAL box. Oh, that's the Depresso that McDowell gave me. The absolutely insane Depresso. I don't know why they did this. McDowell and Beebloo bred this Depresso that has remarkable craftsmanship, Heart of the Immovable King, which is prevents the sanity dropping, Mastery of Fasting, so it hardly eats, Artisan, so it works even faster, and it's level 5 mining, level 5 transporting, level 5 handicraft.
Oh, Jesus.
He just visited my game when I was live one day and dropped it in my global PAL box. I was like, what is this?
Right?
But I can't use it. Not until level 65. Oh my god. Okay, I remember this one. This is another one that McDowell and Bibu threw in my global PAL box. It's oh, I can't remember what they're called. They gave it a special name, so I can't just read it. But they named it Regional Disc Manager. It's the one that looks like it has a skull mask, and it only appears at night, and it's got purple fire around it.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
It's another one that they upgraded all of their skills to level 5. And they named it Regional Disc Manager.
Bets.
But they're all like level 56, level 55, level 65. And I don't like letting myself use special pals like this until I at least
Yeah.
get their level.
Don't worry, it's only like my 15th clear, and I still haven't gotten a new weapon across. Keep playing.
Oh my
no.
god. Oh, jeez.
Bad guy of the week from Power Rangers.
Your main is bricked.
Okay, just in case, I have 2 wardrobes back at that main base that are literally only allowed weapons, ammo, armor, and gliders and accessories. That's it.
Getting creative with what pals can put in one box is like a struggle every time.
Right? Well, I mean, they're wardrobes, so it kind of at least makes sense. But he is not freaking low in sanity now. Oh, he is. Okay, so easy fix. He has been fed.
So I'm gonna use I can put this on and use that for something that has good transport.
This X-Deer has King of the Waves.
What in the world? I mean, that's when you use it to breed down that move
Uh-huh.
to an actual water pal. Because the pals that you can put together to make other pals is sometimes really bizarre.
But you get my thought process on that. That's like, what the... Why do you have this? Wait, you know what? I have an idea for this.
Oh yeah, definitely bizarre.
You can go chill out in the PAL box.
You're sending me the pupusas picture? Meathead.
The what?
Pupusas. It's food. No, I'm hungry. That looks yummy. They're kind of like stuffed pancake sort of with tortillas, or it's they're yummy.
I've never had them, but they do sound good.
What's in yours, Basie? Two watering pals.
Alright.
So much pot oil. Got 2 fired pals. I've got 3 Mazzarinas because I'm constantly running out of milk.
In quesadillas, but they don't suck. One with lots
You
of
can't
cheese.
see the ghost.
Basie, that's a good... The pupusas. Basie's explaining them in chat.
I think quesadillas, but they don't suck. come with lots of cheese, served with pickled veggies, and a mild spicy. But I like
Depends where you
quesadillas,
go.
especially steak quesadillas.
I don't suck here either.
No, I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm in ad. Oh no! Basie doesn't have a sub!
4, 4, 4, 3.
So I'll assume y'all are asking questions about pupusas. Yeah. Thank you, Lucy, for giving Basie a sub. My stream's about to be blown up.
Blowing up? Oh, yes, I see.
Joker. Joker. Stop.
I actually think something like this would be hilarious, but
I want level 3 transporting, but not eating so much gosh dang food. All these things go through so much food. Not that I can't make a lot of food, but
Ah!
we'll choose this one. And we'll give him workaholic. If I have enough money. I did find a random free money.
Alright. And
50,000 gold.
Jeez.
Never mind, you're not getting workaholic yet. We'll give you workaholic later. You don't have 50,000 gold. But he only eats 5 food instead of like 7 or 9. And he's got level 3
someone made
transporting
a
and
pupusa
electricity
pizza
and
and
crafts.
put toppings on top of the pupusa, so when you ate it, people were like, what the fuck is
Not nice to left.
I mean, fair.
Yeah,
Also,
definitely.
Basie, if you refresh, you're subbed now.
Wait, how am I short of bed? Oh, I am short of bed. Oops. No, I don't have any cloth. How do I not have any cloth?
It is okay, okay. I wanted to make sure.
Where can you shove a large pile bed? I have high quality cloth, but not regular cloth. Overlaps.
So Ebbing can learn about
What
pupusas.
Tuck a large pile bed over here.
Takes a while to master. I mean, I would love to have some pupusas. They're so good.
I want some mango empanadas. I unfortunately do not have an easy way to make tortillas. The only tortillas I can make are like the fat ones because I don't have a press. So I can't really get them thin enough. Why does my brain just not You ever like teleport somewhere and then after you teleport you look around and you're like
Yes.
what am I doing? I don't remember what doing it all. So you go back to your base, and you do stuff for like the next 20 minutes, and then you go, all right!
So what you do once you get it also. There's a pangolin in here.
Oh, so you don't need to flatten it like you do for a tortilla, so I don't need an iron for those. What is a flat top? I just have a stove. The regular old boring stove.
Get up there.
I don't think I need to. Well, no, I'll keep it. You cannot lay it on the flat top. You have to slap it on there. Very specific.
Mm-hmm. Here's that
Oh,
boss
it's to
tail.
encourage it to be more flat. What if you just like gently press it? I don't have a flat top, so what would I cook it on? I have a griddle, but I'll be honest, my griddle sucks. Wait, what was that? Was that a movie?
Anything flat.
I mean, a skillet? I have a skillet. Supply drop. Thank you for the free loot.
Right?
The supply drops amuse me because I swear to God, whenever they land, the guys that drop that are guarding it always land facing away from you. So you can just sneak up behind the supply drop, take the stuff, and walk away.
Yep. Oh, I don't want to go after Masanda Lux yet. Mm. Just a little bit.
Oh no. I need some slightly? Okay, slightly professional. I like it when they're kind of scuffed though, because they're more relatable. Right? Not like the whole corporate shill thing. Well, I mean the company that they're related, like, with. Like, I'm not really big on, what do you call it, like HoloLive, because it's so big and it's been around so long. Like, some of their people are cool, but it's almost like it's too big for me to find their participants interesting as much. Maybe I am just secretly the hipster that I was born as, because I was born in the Pacific Northwest, the birthplace of the hipsters.
There's some things
I
that we
liked
like
it
that
before
are
it was cool.
right.
This is
Right.
funny because I was like, there's no way Leah started randomly streaming at fucking 3 in the morning. And it's just like, oops, I fucked up. And I was like, yeah, the Leah contact tags anybody that follows you. It's not a notification tag, it's a everybody tag. Specifically.
The everybody jacket drives me nuts.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yep.
And that,
I try not to overuse it, except for when it's things that, hey, you guys might want to know this.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, but every day it's like, can you just not?
Right. Like, schedule so people know what's coming up and when I'm not actually gonna be here, like this Friday. People usually want that stuff.
Thank you, Basie.
Huh?
Oh, no, I did this thing again. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, right. I got a treasure map like forever ago, and I wanted to go get it. It's only a blue treasure map, but treasure map's treasure map.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I know what you mean, Margie. The people who use it for every little nuance are spamming at everyone.
Yeah, I don't remember which channel it is. There's a channel that I'm in that I'm getting at everyone a lot, and I keep checking it, and I'm like, there's nothing here that isn't.
I mean, the at everybody tag is kind of obnoxious. I'm just laughing at this because it's funny because she didn't know that
Yeah.
the Leacon tag is a at everybody tag specific to people who
Whoop.
follow her. So she just at everybody who follows her. So it's not quite a server-wide at everybody, but it is a if you specifically are in the server and your notifications are set to when Leah goes live things, it will alert you, and that's what she hit randomly, and that's why everybody was like, huh?
What? Why are you talking to me? Why did you at me?
So yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, that is kind of funny.
Stop getting pregnant.
It'd be like if I gave everybody like at Rosebud's thing and all of a sudden started spamming that. That'd be funny. Or tagged everybody with something.
I
don't
only
mind
at
being,
everyone when I go live.
Special text when live, cause like, oh, just in case I missed the Twitch notification.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I use a bunch of specific tags for certain people and bigger servers, so I don't get notifications for everything.
Ooh, oh, that's a Predator one. I do remember those.
Well, I was gonna catch it, but it died really fast. Holy crap.
Like, somebody uploaded a clip of men shouting, "Get pregnant."
I know you guys saw Gigi singing Footfalls. It's so cursed.
I was not paying any attention. What did I even get out of that?
That's
I got a stealth.
how GG is.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting away from you because as much
It's
as
just
I
funny.
do want
First time it's been
you. Van Worm, not right now.
Like, she didn't like people calling her like boring YP, and then Gigi started doing it, and she started to come around to it, because like Gigi's just that kind of person.
I want to find a base to raid.
Perfect timing.
Vixies everywhere. Sheesh.
Get back to base.
I actually like the big desert island better than the little tiny desert peninsula.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, that tiny desert peninsula, it's super hot during the day, and at night it drops to super freezing, so you have to have heat and cold resistance of the same level to survive there.
Yeah.
But the other desert, it's just hot all the time. Oh my god. There's two mammal rests fighting each other, and I just got caught in the crossfire.
Dodge?
Yeah, I backed off so that I'd be out of their aggro range, because they're still focused.
I bet.
Like, fight, fight, fight! They're both level 35. They're just
You guys go fight over there. I'm gonna chill out over here. And we'll be good.
That one is the Winrar. The Winrar is not me. What is aggroed on me? I'm still getting back basic. There's nothing attacking me. Weird. I just ran away and the battle music went away. It's fine.
I always get debated by the music, the sound that they make for when Pokemons are chilling, our pals are chilling the freezer.
Oh, right, because it sounds like a muted version of the Lucky Sparkle.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? It's enormous. It's a dazzling rock. Oh, it's not. You suck. I need gummoss leaves to up my gardening. I find it really cute that you can tell some pals apart visually, like their gender.
Mm-hmm.
There's only a few of them, but like the gummoss, the female gummoss have a flower on their heads, and they drop flowers when you kill them. And the male gummoss don't, and they drop leaves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I don't like them so much. I think it's because, for some reason, I swear to God, Bushis lose sanity faster
Mm-hmm.
than other similar pals.
I
So,
only
can have
like
two-
the Bushis because you can breed them with Penking and get Anubis.
True. True. I just have a habit of using him as like an early flame pal if I can manage to get an egg that
Mhm.
hatches one. But then I'll have like two different pals that both have like level 2 Ignis, and the Bushi will just constantly be low sanity, and the other one's fine. And I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Right. Anubis the false. Somebody say Anubis the false god.
False god?
Anubis is nothing but
You
a
were fine.
parasite.
What is that from? I don't recognize it.
Fuck me. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I have spent way too much time watching Stargate.
Oh, that's from Stargate. Okay, because I haven't watched very much of the Stargate TV series yet. Yeah, me either, honestly. I've watched quite a few
Man.
movies. Like, I really like the Stargate movie,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't watched much of the show.
I actually liked, as much as I love the movie, I liked Daniel Jackson from the TV series more. The movie
why
is
was the
good,
same
but
actor?
the TV show is not. TV show's much. Yeah, I agree.
Wait, what? Because I know they had a different actor for the soldier whose name I forget. But I thought that the Daniel they had in the first season of the original Stargate TV series was the same actor as in the movie.
No. O'Neill, is that who you're referring to? The head of the team.
The soldier?
Yeah.
That's probably, hold on. Now I have to know.
Colonel O'Neill. Yeah.
I was dead certain, and now I have to check.
TV series is Michael Shanks.
Stargate movie actor Daniel is James Spader.
Yep, and then the TV series is Michael Shanks.
They just visually look very similar. I can see my confusion. They actually could nearly be doppelgangers of each other. Huh. I just didn't realize.
Yep. MacGyver, Richard Dean Anderson plays O'Neill in the TV series.
Neat. I will, for some reason, because I don't know. I like the O'Neill from the movie better. I don't know why. I just do. I think it's that actor in particular. I need him to grow on me because I don't really like the actor that is in the TV show, which is part of why I kind of stopped watching it because I was annoyed at the recast.
I can understand that. The reason why I liked
They're very different, both
Yeah.
in the way they portray the character and in the way they look.
O'Neill felt very awkward for me when I was watching the TV series until I realized or I understood what they were trying to do. I guess is portray the time had softened him a bit. I felt like is what they were trying to get at. There was a different way to do that, but he changed between.
Like, I don't mind him
Yeah.
having changed. It just
Yeah.
felt like the portrayal was much more goofy, I guess.
Yeah. I actually didn't mind the
Nice.
goofiness. If they thought that was actually kind of a charm part there.
I'm sure if, because this has happened to me a bunch of times, where I'll go to watch a show and I don't like it at first, and I'll just be like, nah, it's fine, and I'll stop watching it. And then I will go back and try again years later and love it. And I'm
Yeah.
almost certain that's going to be what happens.
What changed the character for me was the episode where O'Neill kept reliving. Oh, I love that one. Oh, I didn't see that one. Oh, I have to do that. But I do remember one where he was like reliving the same day over and over and over again. And the memes off of that episode was hilarious.
Time loops. Where you relive the same day over and over until you manage to change something.
Yeah. No. Well,
Ugh.
they figured out what was going on, but I loved the episode where they were reliving the same him and yeah. I realized that after I reread what you said, Basie. I didn't read what you said properly, but when I reread it, I understood what you're saying. Yeah, that was. I know I missed a lot of the series, but I did like the series as a whole. The only ones that they lost me when they dropped O'Neill. And made way for the two folks from
I'll be
Farscape.
back.
Okay. I wouldn't have, but I guess I couldn't connect to the characters as well. It just had, yeah, and I couldn't connect to those characters, and when I can't connect to the characters, I'm done. I loved Farscape. Farscape was an awesome show. Tiana was my favorite character, though. Right. No, I'm gonna stay out here now. Right? That was such a good series. Hey, baby. But yeah, I realized after I reread that that was two very different episodes, but yeah. I don't think I've ever seen the one where he has to relive the day he lost Charlie. Or wait, I might have. It's been a while. It was amazing. I loved that episode so much. Colonel, what the hell are you doing in the middle of my backswing? Yeah, there were so many good memes off of that episode. Right? Several million miles. That's gotta be a record. Not really? I see an egg. I see a tombat. Large verdant egg. You best stay in there. Caught ya. Best miner, or one of the best miners in the game. Very early episode. Our RDA convinced Sonia. No, jeez. I mean, fair. Each their own. Oops. After accidentally knocking O'Neill unconscious, an alien double quickly senses trouble. Oh, I think I remember that one, yeah. It has been a hot minute since I've seen a lot of those early episodes. Like, there are moments where Richard Dean Anderson really portrays O'Neill well. Without the goofiness. Yeah, I remember that episode. Oh, I definitely have to save this pal. It's a Vixie. Oh, you got the Nightwing too? Really an X there. Halfing fail. Technically yes, I think, but I usually don't. I mean, fair. Free labor, there's nothing wrong with that. True. The game glitched hard. Bruh. It does. And they were also one of the few ones that handled some of the more delicate topics very gracefully, which I appreciated. Yes. What Teal'c was a savage in it, right? There were so many times that they handled the scenario that that has been dilemmas for years, and they handled it with grace, and I loved it. Right? Yes. It's the same with that one that we were talking about, the Groundhog Day one. Jason, thank you for the raid! Welcome in, raiders! How was the stream? How was Pragmata? How was Dad's simulator? I feel like this is a spot to find a pal. Like a boss pal chilling on it. But I'm gonna go to the nearest teleportation spot and go back to base, because I need to go hatch some eggs. After I go get one that I think might slip. Oh, that one looks like it might be out. Yeah, I know you're hungry. I'm hungry too. I'm gonna ignore that for right now, because we need to get back. Oh, that's you. Okay. Right. There has to be one nearish by. I think. There's the town. So they planned out the series for 4 years ahead of time and really sort out that story really well. Sick. When they did the main cast change, I still felt the show did it. That's fun. They did a good job with it. I appreciated what they were trying to do, like making it seem. You're fucking sweet pea. You're okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Sorry, scared my dog. Wait, what has been going on with the flower? Ooh, cinema. I get it that it was such a change, but they really gave him such a strong Yeah. Also, from a military standpoint, it would only make sense to keep Jack on Earth at that point in the series. Yeah. It's all planet and stuff. Go sideways at Earth. Go. Right.
I'm going to sleep.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I just couldn't get into the feel of the character, if that makes sense, Basie. For whatever reason, he just was not connecting with me as a character. He used to get out of jail far enough, but like 10 times. That's true. Comic relief to Kim. The serious, I survived this bullshit, so I'm going to keep surviving. Right.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
I made a mess, and I needed to clean it up, and then.
Oh no!
Everything is good now.
That's good.
Cleaned, medicated, and had a treat.
So, Cat no longer upset.
More like me no longer upset.
That's true.
Gross mess.
Oh.
That required me to scrub my carpet.
Oh no!
It's not her fault. She's old, she can't see very good, and she's got a cone on her head.
Yeah.
And she basically just stepped in her own mess when she left the litter box and then tracked it.
That's never good.
God.
So I had to go and get out all the sprays and clean all the carpet, and make sure it wasn't everywhere so that the carpet didn't smell like nasty cat.
Right.
I'm just happy she's using the litter box.
Yes.
Hell's if her Lux is here.
Yes.
I came here for a reason, but I can't remember what it was. I was originally looking for bases to raid. I can't raid the bases here. They're too high level for me, so why did I come here?
Why? I think I figured out the issue.
The issue?
I could have sworn I turned those all off.
Wait a second. Buy. Who are you buying from?
Oh.
Is that a random merchant visiting your game?
Yes.
Why does he have ancient civilization cores for sale?
I don't know.
If you can afford those are the ones that drop from raids. There are things that you cannot make without those.
But also, he has all the balls. And I turned that off.
Being a merchant with that
Ayo.
much stuff.
That is a
With the
mod. That is a mod, and I'm pretty certain I kicked all the mods off. I think I know what the problem was.
But why was I able to connect to you last week then?
I didn't have any mods on at all, and I know I turned them off, but I'm gonna have to check something now.
Maybe something got re-enabled by accident?
Might have. Which would make sense now, but it's still one of those I know I turned it off. So why the hell is it back on?
Spite? Spite. That's usually the answer. Spite.
Probably.
Like, I didn't say you could do this. Why are you doing this? Spite.
Right.
Why are all my rolls so bad today? Spite.
Pretty much. The
Why
answer
did the waiter get my order wrong? Spite.
to probably.
Why is the weather so terrible today? Definitely Spite.
You're good, Basie. That's okay. Being chatty is not a bad thing.
Generally, streamers like it when people are chatty because it's hard to have in-depth like conversation when the only person you have to talk to is yourself.
Pretty much. Exactly, Nagi. Be more chatty.
I can talk forever. I can talk a lot. But if I have nobody to bounce a thought off of, I get to a point where I run out of things and I'm like, I need somebody to give me a prompt.
Right.
Give me a prompt. Any prompt can do. You can say lettuce and I will think of something to talk about.
I just need something to go with all of this. Okay,
You know what?
got that there.
The dungeons here are too high level for me, but could raid this place X. This is why I really enjoy my super fast angle up. Because if I aggro something, I just keep running. And then I get out of range. And it's fine.
Surround other chatters with my chatting. Right. Oh, hey Nagi.
Yeah?
You want to see the PAL that me and Evan were comparing
What?
the derpy head to? Look at this.
And the derpy ass?
Doesn't it kind of remind you of the derpy head from Shinryu?
Yes.
Oh, from Shinryu!
does.
Yes! 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 I remember now.
Yes.
British cheese.
You're good.
Fleshy dragon.
Uh-huh. Plushy dragon.
Relaxosauruses annoy me too because all natural born Relaxosaurus from like eggs that you find or ones that you catch, they all have the skill, which isn't a skill, gluttony. Which means they eat twice as much as every other pal and their base eating is already high. The only
What's
way to
funny-
get them without it is to get lucky and breed one that doesn't have it.
What's hilarious with Relaxosaurus, their name makes you think that they're all chill and everything, but they're anything freaking but.
They're super aggressive, and you can ride them with a rocket launcher. As in, they specifically have Relaxosaurus' rocket launcher. And I've seen people with a max level Relaxosaurus with a rocket launcher use it to beat like raid bosses and get
Oh, reminder for me.
Just forgot.
Who do we want to replace for Tombat? I'm thinking Kativa.
For combat? Yeah, probably Kativa would be good because Kativa is just a miner. That's pretty much all they do, miner and handiwork. Tombat doesn't have handiwork, but you'll have better things for handiwork soon.
Mm-hmm. Ribbony.
Wait, does Tombat have handiwork? I don't remember.
No, but that's okay. Wait, is the handiwork the hand one? I don't remember.
Yes, it's the hand one.
Then no. He can carry, he can mine, and I think harvest, but that's it. Or is that-
Transporting and mining are very important.
But he can mine, he can harvest, and transport, so that's okay.
Good. It makes you remember.
Right? Why? I heard that. Why did I? Oh, I picked up a shit ton of wood. Wrong bin. Gee, I wonder why I'm overweight. I'm only carrying 3,000 39 pounds. Oh, I only have capacity of 500. No, there's no reason for me to be overweight. Not at all.
Overweight? Don't you mean overcomfort?
Yeah, well, you know what I meant.
Yes, I know what you meant.
Over encumbered is what I meant to say. Words, they're hard.
Burdened with too much stuff.
Mm-hmm. What I was trying. Oh, that's right. That was outside of it. I cannot wait until I can get the other one. Okay.
Can you get Night Star Sand on Security Island?
I don't know.
I only know like 2 spots you can get it earlier level than going to Freeway.
Okay. What do I want with me? I kind of want my knots back.
No Night Star Sand on Security.
10 to take you. You're gonna be down there. Alright.
So this new thing with PALS having their distressed swimming animation kills me because they used to just swim endlessly out into the ocean. Now they swim out into the ocean and flail like they didn't mean to do that. And you're like, dude, you walked willingly out there. That ain't my fault. Don't look at me like I'm gonna save you.
Right.
Me probably would have Powerball anyway. Been halfway around the outside.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to swap out a couple of you. Let's see.
Inventory full? No! What do I have? Oh, don't need course ammo. Don't need seeds. I have all the seeds I can. What I really need is more inventory space. I love how Basie complains about his chattiness and then ceases chatting.
Right.
Okay, that's where I start. Whoa, there's a splatterina over there. I'm so glad I can't see.
Panking to work. I don't know how else to say it other than give other people a chance to chat. Fair? That's very fair.
Nah, it's fine. You carry the stream. I don't mind. Legendary spears. I didn't know what to get those here.
Okay, time to mine out some.
Oh, that's so cute. One of my favorites from the newer pals, they're almost completely useless, but they're so freaking adorable, is the ticket. The one that looks like an armadillo.
Also kind of stopped because I was afraid of spoilers for you, Evan, for Stargate. That's fair.
Oh, don't worry. I will completely and utterly forget that it doesn't matter. People have been giving me spoilers for Stargate since Stargate first came out as a TV show because I have a lot of nerd friends who really like Stargate.
I used to call people would ask me if I was a Trekker, Trekkie, or Star Wars versus Stargate, Star Trek, and I'm like, dude, if it involved space, it was in the house. Because my mom loved everything Star Wars, Stargate, Star Trek, Farscape, almost all of it, and I was just like, okay. So if it would involve space, it was in the house.
Absolutely valid.
We could forget the moment where we found out that... Right? Yes, we had sliders in the house. What was that one? Oh my god, I can't think of it right now. Only had like a handful of seasons, I think, but it was, I want to call it 7 days, where the guy would go back like a week to fix everything. I don't know if anybody else ever watched that show, but it was in the...
Wait, what show?
There was a show ages back that, I want to think it was called 7 Days, but I don't remember. What the hell? Oh. And I remember that show was hated on because people were saying that Lead was carrying the show due to his looks and the women sending it, and that is how they... Oh my god, that doesn't surprise me, but there was a show, I think it was 7 Days, where they tested out the sphere where the guy would go back 7 days and be able to fix some major problems. And... Right... I remember that it didn't last for very long. But we watched that one. I watched so many different sci-fi shows growing up.
Mostly watched Star Trek and Star Wars, but it was a kind of a joking war in the family. So like my dad was really into Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And my uncle was really into Star Trek, and I was sitting there in the background going, why can't you like them both? One is a movie and one is a TV show.
Right.
Like, different vibe, right? And then there was my mom, who also really liked Star Trek and would always side with my uncle, which would make my dad mad. It was funny. And they would buy joke gifts for each other at the holidays.
Oh no.
Like dad would get my uncle a Star Wars gift, and my uncle would get him a Star Trek gift. Usually something really corny. I don't even remember the details anymore, but it was just like this one-upmanship thing. But they were actually friends, so...
Yeah, that's always a
my
good thing.
uncle was hilarious. Everybody loved my uncle.
Yeah, I always remember, I always keep going down the list of shows that I grew up on. I'm like, dude, that list never ends.
I grew up really loving Star Trek because of my mom liking Star Trek, but I mean, like, I hadn't watched all of it because my mom's favorite was Voyager, so I knew Voyager really well. And I knew the original, not the original, sorry, I knew the Next Generation really well, which were the ones that we watched a lot. I didn't watch like Deep Space Nine and stuff until COVID. And during COVID, I binged every single episode of every single Star Trek series and every single Star Trek movie, and I have no regrets. The only Star Trek show that I have not watched all of at this point is I haven't watched all of the most recent, what's it called? The one that follows Captain Pike. The one
Oh.
that's a spin-off of Star Trek Discovery, but it's gotten really popular.
Yeah.
Final Frontier or something? I can't remember what it's called. But I haven't watched all of that one. I've only watched like the first 2 episodes so far. And I
Strange
haven't
New
watched...
Worlds, yeah.
Strange New Worlds, is it? Yeah. That's it. So I haven't watched all of that one because that came out after COVID. And I haven't watched all of the original animated series because it's really cringe. And I haven't watched the new one that's supposed to be set in Starfleet Academy. No, it's not animated. I haven't watched that one either, but I think that one's like ongoing. It's like in development or something. I don't remember the details. I haven't been into like
Starfleet Academy is fun, yeah.
new Star Trek stuff since a couple years ago. There's a reason for this, though. I am a binger at heart. I don't like watching an episode and then waiting for the next one, and then watching an episode and then waiting for the next one. It drives me crazy. So I wait until shows have like an entire season or 2, at least, before I watch them.
That's fair.
Because I like to sit down and watch 25 episodes over a course of 2 days and no sleep.
Well, I mean, it's something to do with the insomnia.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how same thing happened to me when I binged all of Naruto and all of Bleach. I watched all of Naruto that existed at the time in 1 week. And it's like over 300 episodes and multiple movies.
Oh, jeez.
I am a binger at heart when it comes to consuming television.
Nothing wrong with it.
I'm a very impatient person, so if you tell me I can't have the next one right now, I get petulant. I'm a Star Trek person.
That's why I always wait for when Hell's Kitchen finished. I could just binge watch all the episodes.
Yup. Though there are some shows that are better if you watch them episodic. In my opinion, like those TV shows like So You Think You Can Dance and American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't mind watching those as they happen because it feels like you're experiencing it as it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fun. I forgot why I came to the desert. Why did I come to the desert? I got the Night Star thing. No, I gotta go to the other Night Stars. Oh, right! I was gonna do dungeons. I like going into the dungeons when I'm low on palladium and I'm too impatient to use my grinder to get more. Because you have to get a lot of stone, and it uses like 5 stone for 1 piece of palladium, which makes zero sense.
Right.
But inside the dungeons, they
That
have
Mamarus was twitching out. You're good, Pacey. I hope you washed your hands.
Wait, you guys wash your hands?
It's coming from a person who works in a kitchen.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't work in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
See, you had an out, Nagi. You could have just said that's what gloves are for.
Well, shit.
Ah,
I never thought of that joke before.
That guy has a flamethrower. Stay away from me.
But you still wash your hands even after using gloves.
Mm-hmm. Dog, you just unplugged one of my monitors briefly.
My relationship with gloves, like work gloves, is dicey. I prefer to just have very clean hands all the time, so I wash my hands a lot.
Oh, I prefer wearing
because
gloves. Actually, dealing with
I
very
can
hot
only
stuff.
wear vinyl gloves and nitrile gloves, and sometimes I can't wear vinyl gloves. So I usually only wear nitrile gloves and only if they're unpowdered because I'm allergic to both the powder and latex.
Ooh. You remember when a nurse taught you how to put on gloves?
Plus, I hate touching slimy stuff, so gloves helps with that.
Absolutely fair. I don't have a problem with slimy or wet things for some reason. What I have a problem with, I don't know why, dry powdery things. Like, as an artist, that's a pain in the ass because I absolutely hate touching things like charcoal pencils. I only use them if they're like wrapped in paper so that I don't get any charcoal on my hands because I absolutely cannot stand the feeling of charcoal on my hands or graphite or clay or glue. No, I've got my inventory is too full.
Oh no. Okay.
I've gotten pretty talented at putting on a glove one-handed. Like a very precise finger wiggling technique. Don't throw ultra spears. I do that by accident all the time. I go to hit, like, the button to bring my pal out and accidentally throw a spear instead.
I've done that so many times.
Where in the world did I get grenades from? I don't even have anything to throw grenades. I was on an island that was over level for me, just collecting goodies. That's not weird. You just gotta run fast so nothing can catch you and murder you.
Right. What's the idea of some of the other games I played? Except for I still don't run that fast.
But the one item, this is okay. You know how most food ingredients have a timer?
Mm-hmm.
The only ingredient item in the game that doesn't have a timer, well, there's two technically, but the main one that I run into a lot is honey.
Because
And
honey naturally
PALS?
lasts forever.
Yeah, but PALS will not put them in any container except for either a chest that is completely open to all items or into a food box. They will not put them in any refrigeration unit. It's very frustrating because I have a bee here, and every time I come back to the base, they've transported everything except all the honey. And I have to do it myself. I'm lazy. A beacon. A verdash. The red mage in me approves.
You approve of this theme? For all red mages out there?
Gonna need a hyper grappling gun before I go to Faybreak. Because you can't fly there. Have you ever been to Faybreak? That's what you remember. You're gonna need a water pal to get there, and you're going to need a decently fast overland pal to traverse it because you can't fly there.
Huh.
Yeah, it is a very vertical world. So I usually make a hyper grappling gun and bring a pal that can jump decently.
You're full loop.
Oh yeah, my Fenglop, yeah, that definitely really helps. It helps that you can get eggs that have Fenglop Lux in them there.
Yes.
But you know how we have like the Rain Syndicate camps and stuff all over the place? They have camps as well, but those camps are armed with aerial defense towers. And they will snipe you out of the sky if you try to approach the island by flying. And anytime you try to fly on the island, unless you invade the camp and destroy the aerial defense towers. And there's a bunch of them, and I'm like, this is too much of a pain in the ass, so I just don't fly at all when I'm on pay break.
Yeah, I've never made it to Faybreak. I've made it close to the end, but never actually made it all the way.
I mean, I've never been past level like 60, I think is the best I've gotten, and I think it goes to 65 now. I just have a really bad habit of going places I'm not supposed to go a good 20 levels earlier than I'm supposed to be there.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you can
'Cause I'm
handle it.
My logic is if I sneak in here and I don't die, and I can open the chests and steal the eggs, then I'll have this awesome high-level shit way before I ever actually have to come here and do things.
Yes. Like, I want to go to Faybreak. I would love to go to Faybreak. I also like to go see the Terraria stuff, but I haven't made it that far.
The Terraria stuff is easier. You can get to the Terraria stuff pretty much as soon as you can get to the Volcano Island. Because, like, the stuff on and around the Terraria Island isn't super high level. The only thing that's high level in the Terraria dungeon is the end boss. Which is level 45. And if you're decently equipped, you can take him on, I would say, at level 40. And if you have somebody else with you, you could probably do it earlier than that. Or if you have really, really good pals that you've, worked on and gotten them good traits.
That's the other thing I have to get into doing again, or figuring out how to do, is the breeding of good treats.
Do you want the breeding calculator I use? It's really good.
That would be good. I mean, obviously, lucky you just breed it with something until you can get that trait in somebody else, but...
I like to use the breeding calculator because it can tell me there's more than one way. So you can check a full breeding tree. You can just plug in what your two parents and see what you get. Or you can do the find all combinations tab, which you can use to be like, okay, so I have a lamb ball. What can I get from a lamb ball as the parent? And it will show you every potential pal you can get and what pal you'd have to breed the lamb ball with to get that pal. Or you could do it in reverse with lamb ball as a child, and it will show you all the different combinations you can put together to get a lamb ball result. It is very handy, and it has saved me a lot of time and guesswork.
Yes.
Because there are some pals that you can put together, and there are many pals that you can't. I just put it in your DMs.
Thank you.
It is very, very easy to use. Me, when I was trying to get all the good traits on my Fenglop, having like 4 different windows open, figuring out what I had to breed together to get what I wanted.
Right. What do we want?
Oh, dang, it's getting late, isn't it? Hold on,
Yeah, it is.
I haven't been in Zora's yet, and I need to make sure I'm lurking over there so that I don't lose my streak.
Ooh. I have to think what I want to put in there next. Coffee wouldn't be bad. Alright, I have to call it, so I do have to go to work. I don't work getting in the way of things again.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Adulting, responsibility.
adult.
Right.
That's disgusting.
forgot why I was here again. I keep doing this.
Mhm.
That's right. I was offloading inventory so I could go and poke dungeons.
Yeah, I need to get to do that. Let's see what all this.
You can bet that I will probably keep playing for like the next 2 hours.
Probably. Alright, well,
Nothing is that predictable.
alright.
Well, sorry
Okay.
we couldn't get the co-op working today, but hopefully
I
we'll figure it out before next time.
Hopefully I can figure out why it decided to let that stay.
Why your
'cause-
fireball is being a fire? I called it a fireball, not a firewall. Why your fireball is being a big meanie head.
Fireball.
Right. And why mods didn't turn off.
Yeah, because that mod is still in there, I am almost certain that that's what the problem is, because it won't let you connect to any vanilla world with mods installed. But that's way easier to fix than trying to figure out why the heck the firewall is being
Raid E-Bunny.
Raid E-Bunny? Okay. And it was those two mods were still there's two mods that were still on graphic update, enhanced graphic visuals, and let all balls be in the merchants. I literally clipped everything and said delete, and they were still there.
I wonder if it's something that re-enables automatically every time you load.
It might, but I turned that off, and we can try that again tomorrow. So, to make sure that that is what it was, if that was what it was, then I am happy.
Yeah, because that makes life a lot... It makes you wish we'd realized that earlier.
Uh-huh. After all of that.
It's like, no, we figured it out at the end. That's okay.
That's okay. I mean, I do plan on doing stuff with mods on one of these for a little while, because I wanted to go get some of the higher tier PALS that I know I had. But that's for another time. That I know I had, I got to, I want to get again, you know.
Definitely.
Alright, well everyone, we can go right out to E-Bunny. It's been a minute, and
Yeah.
you'll gotta give her the loves too. So, let's go do that. I need to get back
Why
to
does that Spark-It look so depressed?
Where are you, E-Bunny? I know you're on my list. There you are, lady.
114.
Yep.
Other stuff with them.
Oh, Thunder Valley.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you for dropping in. I will be back tomorrow for raid night, for Frog Night. And then I don't stream normally on Thursdays, and then this weekend I'm going over to see some friends, so I will not be on this weekend. So let's go give E-Bunny a raid while we're getting that going. Raid.
So, no maps Friday then?
You guys can do maps if you want. You can even use the channel, Nagi and everybody. You are free to use my channels as you wish. If you want to do maps, or it can... Dog, you are unplugging my monitor. Seriously, dog. Yeah. She's trying to get away from my feet. Oh, no. But, yeah, you guys can read. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Gemma, move. Move! Hey. Up. Get off of the monitor cord. You're unplugging things that I don't want you to. Move. I love you, dog, but you're doing things.
Oh wow, they really individualize these now. The desert dungeons actually look like desert.
Oh, come on. That's on the back of my computer. Okay, so we're gonna raid out. Thank you all. Love you all. Be kind to yourselves.
Have
and
a good
to
night. Don't
Night,
forget
night, night, night.
See you later.
eat.